Welcome, welcome. This is Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. Come on in, sit down, take off your bra, get comfortable. Where the fuck am I? Hold on, wait. There I am. What's up, guys? Oh, God, what kind of angle is this? Jesus Christ. Just flying by the seat of my pants tonight. I got a lot of shit going on. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How's it going? I'm Dark Match Steve. You may have heard of me. You may have heard terrible, terrible rumors about me. Things I may have done. It's all true. What's up, guys? How's it going? Oh, I'm not gonna be on late tonight, guys. I got a lot of fucking I gotta run some errands and whatnot. Got a lot of shit going on. I know I'm late getting on. I haven't even gotten to the chat page, and I know I can see there's people in there saying stuff. I can't see what you're saying yet because I'm not on that page, but I know someone is in there talking shit about how late I am, not taking into consideration the amount of stress I'm under. Oh, I'm about to break as a human. Anyway, what's up? Get the fuck out of here. What was that? Fucking Nickelodeon? Ah, Real Monsters? I used to love that show. Anyway, what's up, guys? Hold on. I'll get to the chat. I know I'm late. I'm a bad little twink. Bad twink. Bad. You get on early or on time. Hold on a second. Let me pull up the chat page. Lovers, I'm so sorry. This guy fucks on the first date. That's the word. Are you talking about me? Iggy. What the hell? Airplane Willie was first, though, 2 days in a row. You son of a bitch. You're just trying to get heat with the fat pig. Sweet cheeks. Yes, that's me. Cheeks like candy. What's up, Stacy G? Hey, y'all. What's up? What's up? Airplane Willie, Iggy. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Fat pig. Wow, you care that much. Definitely Joe the Supermark. I have to be real. The fat pig, my dude, when I saw Airplane Willie first in my chat for like the second day in a row, I just knew that I thought the same thing. Had to be a Joe the Supermark, but Joe only has one account, guys, and he's banned everywhere on that account except my stream. He's allowed here, but he's only got the one account, guys. Johnny Fradley, what's up, family? Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Yellow, yes, Haas. I know you say that every time I'm late in here. You don't even have to say you're late, Twink. All you have to do is go, yellow. We're your Friday night date. That's interesting. Haven't been on a date with a lady since back in high school when I was confused about my sexuality and didn't realize that I was a flaming homosexual. I'm having flashbacks. No, don't suck my dick, please. Okay, anyway. You like a little spice on your meat, kind of like DMS? Yeah, that's true. Promo code LOVER, promo code LUMMY. That's Bay there too. What's up, Famalam? Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Bob Cook, good evening, sir. Blummels is in here. Jeff Cron. We got a lot of people up in here. What's up, guys? Thanks for saying hello in the chat. Funny Face, my dude. Lancaster. Oh, what? That's the the location. This shit's crazy. So we're gonna get right to it because I'm not even gonna be on here for like an hour. I gotta get off like 9:15 latest for real. It's a bitch and I hate it. Fridays I like to watch something fun with you guys and just fuck off on Fridays. It's Friday fuck offs. And tonight we're going to get down to business with looking at these fucking videos. It's not just Pennsylvania though, dude. It's interesting. There's a few different things that have popped up that I got to look. I haven't even really had time to look into them, but as to the legitimacy, but we'll take a look at a few different things. Funny Face, Blummels. I think I got everybody. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Lover. What do I say every night? What did I say? Yeah, it's what are you talking? What? Giant Beetlejuice. What's up, guys? Yeah, you're in here saying stuff. Thank you guys for getting in the chat. Iggy McGillicuddy, 62 account Jones. Yeah. Oh, Dutch Duke, what's up, bro? Got a lot of people on the YouTubes. Buzzard Bob over on the Facebook. Wherever you are, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, get in the chat. I'll say hello. I'll highlight your comment. You can critique me. You can say I'm not as cute of a twink as I think I am. You can say whatever you want. And I'll put it up here just about. I'm not going to be on here late. No, I don't say that every night, do I? I know it's a running joke at this point. Pretty much, I say that and then I stay on until nearly 11 o'clock. Cuter twink than Brian, babyface. Yeah, I think so. He's pretty cute though. He's a cute little petite little baby face, isn't he? No, so recently I've been really busy. That's the thing that I say that every night. Recently that's been true because I've got other bullshit going on with storm damage shit that I get home so late and I have I guess a regular schedule of different shit that I have to do and get done and since I've been working later, it's like certain shit I got to do after I stream and it's just anyway. And then I got the party tomorrow, the little Halloween party, and it is going to be little. It's not going to be as big a banger as some of my my last few. But that's all right. I had pretty much canceled it, and a few people hit me up and were like, "Oh, you're not going to do it?" I figured you still would. I was planning on coming over. Da da da. So I'm at least, I'll have at least bare minimum a handful of people. There's still I sent a bunch of text out verifying who's going to come. I'm trying to get a head count, and few people haven't responded yet, so we'll see. But anyway, yeah, it's going to be chill. Fucking let me get that out of here. It's going to be nice. I whatever, the inside of my I didn't have to take any of the decorations down from the inside of my house. I had really decked it out already and stuff. So, whatever. And also, you guys know how strict my diet is. Halloween for October, the whole month of October for the, past 5 years bare minimum, probably more like 10. My diet's always been I've kind of always been a little bit OCD with what I eat. Not that crazy. Not like I am now where everything I have to read every fucking label and look up stuff that's on the I wasn't like that for that long. It's only been, probably under 2 years that I've been doing like strict organic, but anyway, generally for October, I will get candy from Walmart like September, bags of Halloween candy, and I'll eat that shit every night for the whole month of October. I have not had one piece of fucking candy yet this month. And so whatever's it's candy season. Yes, Stacy, that's very true. It is. I got to get in on it too before it's over. I guess that candy season kind of goes through December, right? Eating chocolates and candy canes and bullshit. Anyway, fucking, I haven't had one goddamn piece of candy yet. So tomorrow for my, party gathering deal, it's an excuse for me to eat whatever the fuck I want. Candy is too expensive now. That's the wrong two, Buzzard Bob. It's TOO. But anyway, I'll read the comment. Yes, candy is too expensive. I agree. I don't even know what the prices are these days, but I agree. It's got to be. It's been so long since I bought candy. It's got to just be ridiculous. But oh, chocolate covered dong. Um, that sounds good. I like the ones with the cream in the middle. Thanks, Iggy. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be eating a bunch of fucking bullshit. I'm gonna buy. I don't care how many people show up. I'm gonna buy a ridiculous amount of food so that I then also have an excuse to eat it the next day. I can't waste all of these, donuts and stuff. I can't waste all this. Hopefully, last year, fucking what's it called? Krispy Kreme fucked me over on the Halloween themed donuts. Those are one thing I go for every year. The Halloween themed donuts from Krispy Kreme are always fucking bangers. 2 years ago, or yeah, 2 or 3 years ago, not last year. Last year I couldn't get them; they were sold out. But 2 or 3 years ago, when I did the party, they had some really good ones. I think it was Scooby Doo themed. I think that's what it was. Like all of them were Halloween cookies that were kind of Scooby Doo related. They were good as fuck. The designs were awesome. Anyway, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. But yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna grub, we're gonna burn, I'm gonna drink. I also hardly ever drink anymore, so I'm gonna drink a little bit, and it's gonna be fun. We'll have a few people over here, get a fire going and whatever. It'll be a nice time. Fucking so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, let's get to the election stuff. Give me 1 second to pull this up. So, as somebody already leaked it in the chat, Pennsylvania has got some shit going on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let me pull this up for you guys, and we'll read through this, and then we'll get through some of these clips. X out of that. Okay. Sniz, what's up, bro? We got somewhere to go now. What? Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? We got somewhere to go now. We should expect extreme cheating. What's up, Junior Coltrane? We'll see what happens. All right, let's read through this shit. Can y'all even see this? I got it as big as I can for you. Okay. Media alert, Lancaster County Board of Elections. Media alert. Lancaster County Board of Elections and District Attorney to hold press conference Friday, October 25th at 11:30 a.m. in the commissioner's meeting room. So yeah, there's some footage going around from that. Lancaster, PA, the Lancaster County Board of Elections, consisting of County Commissioners Ray DiAugustino, Josh Parsons, and Alice Yoder, together with Lancaster County District Attorney Heather Adams, will hold a press conference on Friday at such and such Commissioners meeting room located 7th floor. Board of Elections staff members identified and contained incidents of voter fraud or voter registration fraud. Elections staff and district attorney office are currently assessing the nature and volume of the fraud. Suspected fraudulent voter registration forms were dropped off at the Board of Elections office in 2 batches at or near the deadline of submission. Wow. There are approximately 2,500 voter registration applications total in these 2 batches. So the 2 batches together equal 2,500 registrations that are fraudulent. Concerns were raised during the staff's normal process to review and enter applications into the statewide Uniform Registry of Elections system, and law enforcement was alerted. The Board of Elections and District Attorney will provide an update on how these applications have been identified, isolated, and investigated. Our Lancaster County election system is secure. Our systems worked. We will continue to operate with the highest levels of veracity, integrity, and transparency so that Lancaster County voters can be confident in our election. Right. Voters who have recently registered to vote are encouraged to check their voter registration online and ensure its accuracy. Well, isn't that cute? But it's wrong. Are they? So we'll see. I don't think Buzzer Bob. It would be interesting if this were Republicans. That would be just crazy. That would be fucking nuts if this were a batch of fake Republican registered voters. However, it doesn't. You have to say, even if these are fraudulent and they were 90% of them, 99% of them were Democrat registrations, or the applications to register were all listed as Democrat or identified as Democrat, that wouldn't necessarily prove that those were going to possibly be fraudulent votes for Kamala. If there's some, super triple down deep state that's trying to get Trump elected instead, some, Israeli deep state shit, who knows? But yeah, man, I don't know. This doesn't look fucking good. Let's get to some of the footage. Let's watch. There's a few different angles of this. Let me see. Let me see if these aren't different. I think. Jesus Christ. Let me screen share with you.
Good morning, everyone. District Attorney Heather Adams. On Tuesday afternoon, I was contacted by Krista Miller, who is our Chief Clerk of Elections, regarding potentially fraudulent voter registration applications that had recently been received.
Recently received by her office. Let me see. Um, um, okay, so just to make sure, I could have, if I had spare time, I could have prepped more and really gone all angles on this, but fucking Pennsylvania, just looked it up to make sure. Pennsylvania, uh, Ballotpedia, according to Ballotpedia. Oh, hold on, we got a scam call.
Incoming call.
Hello? 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 They hung up. Okay. Sorry if that was loud on y'all's end. I was trying to make it loud on their end. Anyway. Tuh. Tuh. Pennsylvania does not require according to Ballotpedia, Pennsylvania does not generally require voters to present identification while voting in most cases. Vote writers. Yeah, so I guess they're saying if they're new to the precinct that they require ID, or they'll request ID if they're a first time voter in the precinct. Let me see. Um Yeah, so I'm trying to see. I guess if they let me look into this first time voting law a little bit more, because I don't know if they're going to require for first time voters, if they're actually required to show ID to vote the first time at a precinct, right? So all of these the fraudulent registered voter applications, all of those that came in, if those are fake people, they're fake registrations, then they're in theory they're new, right? I mean, if they're registering to vote, it's got to be new voters. But then if these people, they're going to send in whoever to vote, they have to show ID. Let's say if it's some group of people that are going to show up at these different precincts to vote as these fraudulent registered voters, they would have to show ID to match the name registered, I believe, in theory. Hold on, let me pull this up so y'all can see what I'm looking at. I'm just on Wikipedia here. Looking a little further into this. We'll get back to the video in a second. Okay, so laws have been made governing voter registration, voter identification in the U.S. state of Pennsylvania. Currently, only first-time voters are required to produce ID when voting in elections. The law passed in 2012 by the state legislature required all voters to produce ID. The law was overturned in 2014. Current laws. If a citizen consistently votes in Pennsylvania, they do not need to re-register before the next election except to update information such as address, name, party, if anything has changed. In order to become a registered voter in Pennsylvania, one must obtain U.S. citizenship at least 1 month prior at least 1 month prior to the election date, be at least 18 years old by the next election date, and live in the district they will be voting in for at least 30 days prior to the election date. Those in prison for a felony are not permitted to vote, but one can vote if they are on parole or probation. To be eligible to vote, one must complete registration a minimum of 30 days prior to the election. Currently in Pennsylvania, no identification is required if it is not one's first time voting, and they should not be asked to provide any form of identification. If it is one's first time voting or voting in a particular district, they will be required to show some form of identification. Acceptable forms of ID include driver's license, passport, military, student, or employee ID. Okay, so then that's employee ID, firearm permit, current utility bill, bank statement, paycheck, government check. So I'm wondering if they can BS or give them a fake form of ID, if they have some fake student ID or something, employee ID. Like for if you're just can pretend you work at some fucking wherever, FedEx, and make a fake FedEx ID card and show them that, are they going to accept that? Yeah, they're required to provide a signature to match the signature kept on file. Issued by the Commonwealth or federal government. The ID. All right, so I don't, it's saying that all first-time voters are going to be asked to show ID. So we've got all of these fraudulent yeah, each state varies, yeah. We can pull up the map real quick, I guess. I don't know how relevant it's going to be for we could pull that up though. Hold on. State map. What do you get out of here? Um Ow. Oh, my back. Okay, wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, okay. Guys, I just okay. I just figured it out. I'm an idiot. Fucking look here. It says wild. Yeah, this is wild. It says on here voter registration card. So, that's how the fraud is done. They ask for ID, but they don't ask for a picture ID. Right here. Currently, Pennsylvania requires for no ID unless it's your first time. If it's one first time voting or voting in a particular district, so if you're registered to a new precinct or whatever or district, and it's your first time voting at this polling place, you have to show ID. That would be, in theory, if they did all these fake voter registrations, and they're going to have like illegals or goons for the Democrats, or some, foot soldiers that they've got volunteering, or whatever the fuck, some organization that's going to go fake all of these votes and send people in there under fake names. All of these fake registrations, they would, in theory, if all of those registrations went through, and they are going to send out your voter registration card. So had those registrations, the 2,500, there could be more faked ones in Pennsylvania, but they found 2,500. If those went through the process and were approved, they would have sent the voter ID card out to people. And the voter ID card is an acceptable form of ID when you go to vote. We solved it. So they are being sent the fraudulent ID in the mail. And then they can provide that to the polling place when they get there to vote. That's how this works. For a second, I thought this was some bullshit distraction thing. I was like, they have to show ID. So what is it going to help to be a fake registered voter? Then you have to go show ID, and the ID, your state issued ID, isn't going to match the registration, the fraudulent registration that all these people have registered to be able to go do fraudulent votes. But that's how it worked. They literally send you the ID in the mail, a fraudulent ID, to provide to the polling place, since it's going to be your first time in Pennsylvania. You have to show that. That's crazy. This makes sense now. Okay, let's get back to the video. We know how this works. It's a real fraud scheme, okay? This passes the sniff test for me. It makes sense. Let's get back to this. Watch this video.
By her office. At that time, she informed me that the elections office received approximately 2,500 applications at or near the deadline for registering to vote. While preparing to process these applications, staff noticed that numerous applications appeared to have the same handwriting, were filled out on the same day with unknown signatures, and some were previously registered voters, excuse me, and the signatures on file did not match the signatures on the application. So before I begin to summarize our preliminary findings, I must remind everyone that this is an ongoing investigation, and for that reason, I will be limited in the details that I can provide. Lancaster County detectives began investigating the voter registration applications and immediately—
Natalie, what's up? Natalie McClinton, what's up? I messaged you about the party. I know it's been, it's last minute. Everybody got a last minute invitation. But yeah, if you want to come through, message me back. I don't know if you've hit me back up. What's up, Natalie? And thanks for checking out the show here. When you come for Barb, oh, you talking to Stacy? Or who? Are you talking to me? Want to have lunch? I live in Tampa. I don't come for Barb. I come at Barb. I don't come for Barb, though. I'm so silly.
We found applications that were indeed fraudulent. Indicators of fraud included inaccuracies with the addresses listed on the applications.
Guys, remember, I'll try to play more of this without start and stop, and I, wonder if that annoys some people, but I like to interject when I think it's relevant. So if we remember, I reposted this segment on Twitter, this clip on Twitter of the mail-in ballot situation. This reminds me of this. One of the people, or no, not one, several of the people that were, processing the mail-in ballots. The Indian American ladies that were working there were talking about how these mail-in ballots came in sequential order. Some of them look like, I think they said something about the names and stuff, like those handwriting seemed similar. The dates weren't filled out properly, or they would be like a bunch of the numbers that were in the same they were, you know, each ballot, mail-in ballot has a number, a serial number, and the numbers would be in order when she got them, which is impossible. That means that the ballots went out to everybody and then they mailed them back. And somehow the ballots, when they mailed back and they came through the post office and all of that shit, somehow they all ended up stacked in sequential order as if they were just printed out. Doesn't it's statistically impossible for that to happen. But this is this is reminiscent of that situation. People that were processing ballots, or in this case, registration forms, noticing a trend. Fortunately, this was noticed before the election night. But and those people were brought forward, or not. They were aided by Rudy Giuliani. They were sitting there with him as they were testifying about all this shit. Now Rudy Giuliani's like disbarred and shit, but those people seemed like they weren't lying. So anyway,
false personal
same shit, different election, guys.
identification information, as well as false names. A number of the applications also contained names that did not match the provided Social Security information. In some cases, applications contained correct personal identification information, such as the correct address, correct phone number, date of birth, driver's license number, and Social Security number. But the individuals listed on the applications informed detectives that they did not request the form, they did not complete the form, and verified that the signature on the form was not theirs.
Dude, people were talking about this at the last election. Do we remember that people were saying, and this all got, swept under the rug or ignored or whatever the case is. People were saying that they went to vote and they were told that they voted already. You guys remember this shit?
At this point, it is believed that the fraudulent voter registrations are connected to a large-scale canvassing operations for voter registrations that date back to June. However, the majority of the applications received are dated August 15th and after. Those canvassing for voter registrations were employed and paid to obtain voter registration applications. The majority of the applications were from residents in the city of Lancaster. However, applications were also received from residents in Columbia, Elizabethtown, Mountjoy, Akron, Ephrata, Stevens, Strasburg, as well as other locations across Lancaster County. The canvasses themselves took place at various shopping centers, parking lots of grocery stores and businesses, sidewalks, and parks. During this preliminary investigations, detectives were able to verify some of the applications were indeed legitimate. In these instances, the applicant verified that they did provide information to a canvasser. For these applications, we will immediately advise voter registration and that we confirm that they are legitimate requests, and voter registration will process that application. Thus far, of the investigations that we have completed, we have determined that 60% have been fraudulent. That is of the investigations that we've completed. We do have more to do today, and my understanding is that voter registration is still going through the box of 2,500, but should be completed sometime here today.
Okay. So they were saying this is part of a canvassing. Sorry, I was clicking around.
Received are dated August 15th and after. Those canvassing for voter registrations were employed and paid to obtain voter registration applications. The majority of the applications were from residents in the city of Lancaster. However, applications were also received from residents in Columbia, Elizabethtown, Mountjoy, Akron, Ephrata, Stevens, Strasburg, as well as other locations across Lancaster County. The canvasses themselves took place at various shopping centers, parking lots of grocery stores and businesses, sidewalks, and parks.
Okay, so this is like they're saying this is the people that go out and they're like, "Are you registered to vote? Do you register to vote?" And they've got like the paper with them and whatever. I'm assuming that's what they're talking about. All these people that go to the fucking, they'll be outside of Walmart and shit, the mall. Um, or were they paid to say that? I doubt it. I doubt it, Haas. I think what it is, I think what's happened here is that they've got these canvassers. Is that the term? Is that the term for the people that? Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. I feel like that is the term for the people that actually go out on foot to like she says, shopping centers, wherever the fuck, and try to get people to register. So I think what they do is these are legitimate canvassers that are getting some legitimate applications. It's like to some extent it's a legitimate operation, but they just push through a bunch of these fake registrations. So there are some real ones. It could be paid off. Who the fuck knows? That seems like it's going a lot further than it needs to go. And you'd feel you it seems like something this big, you'd think if it's just somebody getting paid off, how much would they have to pay? Just think about if you found out, if someone of the state of Florida called me up and said, "Hey, Steve, so it looks like you've registered in whatever county, not the county I'm in, or whatever city. We're just verifying this is really your whatever because the signature looked weird." How much money would it take for me to be like, "Yeah, it's mine. Go ahead, throw democracy away. It's mine." How much money would that take? It'd have to be a few $100s, like probably for me to really keep my mouth shut forever. It would take a lot of money. It would take a lot of money. I would probably accept the money and tell them, but record everything. I would record everything. Me accepting the money, them telling me to keep my mouth shut because they made fake ballots and whatever, and someone else is going to vote on my behalf. All of that bullshit. Um, I would record everything that we agreed to this, take the money, and then I would expose it after. That's what I would do. Um, they don't pay them, they blackmail them. Yeah, but dude, it just seems like that's going a lot further than they need to, as opposed to, well, we'll have real people sent out there to go get legitimate uh, new registered voters, and then we'll just fill out a bunch of fake ones, and all the voter cards, they'll go to different, certain locations to be retrieved, and then you can hand that voter card to anybody. That's the way this works in theory. The fraud in theory is that once you send in these fake registrations, they hopefully the city doesn't catch it. They print out the fraudulent voter registration cards for the applications they got, and they send them to whatever address they listed on there for them to send it to. You can then hand that card to anybody to go vote, right? It could be an illegal citizen. They go up, what's your name? SCC, and they just hand the card over, and they know to vote Kamala, whatever the case is. Scott Starbird, what's up, bro? Scott Starbird has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, guys? Um, so anyway, that's fucking crazy, man. They it sounds like they got like, some group that does legitimate registrations, and they just put in a whole big batch of fake ones to just get a bunch of fake cards. That is so it's crazy. It just seems too good to be true that we busted, not we, but that this was actually caught and made public before the election. This seems like too much. I'm not saying this is a psyop. I'm saying it could be. I, I, this is too much. This just seems like it's a big if we're going okay, so if you think it's really the deep state that they genuinely hate Trump and they're trying like hell because they can't control him in theory, they're trying like hell to stop him. So they did all of these fraudulent registrations. They were going to take those registration cards, give them to whoever to go do a fake vote for Kamala that'll get counted in an area that matters, Pennsylvania. So there's that. Or you can go, double deep state theory and say, well, now the deep state actually wants Trump in, which is a theory that some people are entertaining these days. So what they're doing is putting a bunch of fraudulent registrations in there to make the city catch it, and it'll be a big whodunit. Oh my God, we caught a bunch of fraudulent registrations those would have been votes against Donald Trump. See, they are after Trump, and this is slightly. You can bet any fucking money you have in your account, in your bank account, that anyone that had anything to say about the 2020 election, pro-Trump wise, is going to be talking about this in the sense that it vindicates Donald Trump. So this is on all levels. This is good for Trump. Even if it came out all of these were Republican registrations, I don't think it would probably still help Trump to just at least prove that there is election fraud.
During this preliminary investigations, detectives were able to verify some of the applications were indeed legitimate. In these instances, the applicant verified that they did provide information to a canvasser. For these applications, we will immediately advise voter registration and that we confirm that they are legitimate requests, and voter registration will process that application. Thus far, of the investigations that we have completed, we have determined that 60% have been fraudulent.
Okay, here's another video. I think this is different. Let me pull this up for you.
Good morning, everyone. District Attorney Heather Adams. On Tuesday afternoon, I was contacted by Krista Miller, who is our Chief Clerk of Elections, regarding potentially fraudulent voter registration applications that had recently been received by her office. At that time, she informed me that the Elections Office received approximately 2,500 applications at or near the deadline for registering to vote. While preparing to process these applications, staff noticed that numerous applications appeared to have the same handwriting, were filled out on the same day with unknown signatures, and some were previously registered voters, excuse me, and the signatures on file did not match the signatures on the application. So before I begin to summarize our preliminary findings, I must remind everyone that this is an ongoing.
Yeah, this is the same footage. It's just it's a different angle. It's different footage. It's the same deal. It's mirrored though. That's why I thought it was different. This lady that's on the left is on the right in the other video. Okay, but then look at this shit. Everybody talking about Pennsylvania. What? There's something in Colorado too. Voter fraud investigation, Mesa County, Colorado.
Allen received a notice and alerted the clerk's office to fraud. Allen received a notice and alerted the clerk's office to fraud. Another voter contacted the office after learning from the state's ballot tracking system that their ballot had been turned in by someone else. Election officials began comparing signatures and noted some of them appeared to be signed by the same person. They launched an investigation, but not before 3 of the stolen ballots had already been counted. Those ballots cannot be retrieved, and the votes will count, but the 3 voters will receive new ballots.
What? They can't even undo it. They can't even undo it. 3 people have their votes discounted in Colorado. Bare minimum 3. Right. They found all of them. They found all of them, right, guys? It was only 3, and they found them all. Holy hell. That's real? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Yeah, so this is real. Colorado, at least a dozen fraudulent ballots have been identified, and they're saying, hold on, let me see. I can't, this is, I'm telling you guys, this something is, I hope I'm just not way too, I hope my brain isn't just completely rotted by conspiracies that I can't take anything at face value anymore. Something is just weird about all of this vindication for Trump. They're finding ballots. Now, remember though, they did find Republicans that did voter fraud in 2020. They did find that. Bro, they are intercepting people's ballots. That is fucking nuts, man. That is nuts. I'm just reading an article on a different page. Holy shit. Let's play the rest of this. Is it done?
This shows the resiliency of our process here in Colorado, that if somebody tries to do nefarious things,
Why is it stopping?
will be discovered through our processes.
Mesa County is
Received a notice and alerted the clerk.
I think it's because I got too many tabs open, maybe. Bro, that's fucking nuts. Guys, it's happening. It's happening. Bro, I don't know what's going on. I think it's because I'm covering this story. Something's happening. Something's happening with my viewer count. That's kind of weird. It's kind of going all over the place. I think I'm like being throttled or something. I don't know what's happening right now, because right now my viewer count is really low, and it was like quadruple a little bit ago, and then jumped down, and then went back up again, and now it's like down. I don't know what. I'm not sure what's happening. Yeah, that might be it. I guess that's probably it. It's all over the place. It's weird. It's going back up now. It doesn't make sense. I think they're just they're trolling me. They really don't care what other people think. They're just fucking with me. Oh fuck. Anyway, well, so much for trying to, report the news, guys. Okay. Where are we at? Colorado. That's fucking nuts. I'm going to find another video on that. But first, now let me look. Oh, this video isn't nothing. Let me screen share just to show you what I'm looking at. I got to look into this, though. Raw's alerts. Federal authorities have arrested a U.S. postal worker for discarding thousands of pieces of mail, including political mailings and election ballots. Federal authorities have arrested U.S. mail carrier Otis McCoy, accused of dumping over 1,000 pieces of mail, including 400 political mailings and an election ballot. Only one election ballot? In a wooded area instead of delivering them on his Orlando, Florida route. According to the court documents, a co-worker reported to McCoy's manager that he returned unusually early despite leaving with a large amount of mail. GPS data showed McCoy had diverted to a wooded area where the coworkers later found scattered mail. So, okay. They found one ballot, an election ballot. That implies one. But what if he did something else with the ballots and he just missed one ballot? Like he dumped all of this mail. Probably, I mean, if we're going conspiracy brain, and this guy's part of some larger scheme to stop some votes from going in, maybe he just missed one ballot and he took the ballots actually went somewhere else. He took them home with him. Right? Like he dumped all the mail somewhere else because it would maybe be less of a red flag if some people just didn't get any of their mail that day when they were expecting their ballot or something, I don't know. So yeah, just because they found one ballot, he could have taken the rest home. Let me see if I can verify this. No, this is real too. Uh-oh. Holy shit, guys. What is going on? I found another story. This is different. Hold on a second. Let me look through this. Get the fuck out of here. Is this a different story? Hold on. Let me screen share with you so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Hold on. Sorry. This is a different story. Orange County, though. That's Orlando still. Multiple vote-by-mail ballots found discarded in Orange County after USPS master key was stolen. So this is a different story in Orlando. You've got the mail worker who dumped a bunch of mail and they found a ballot in there. And my theory is that he took the other ballots home with him and he's part of some organization. He's not just some random freak who hates Trump. He fucking probably took the ballots home. And regardless, we've got one ballot that was out in the fucking woods somewhere, along with a bunch of other political mail. And then this is a different story. Someone stole a UPS master key and got to fucking other people's mail-in ballots. That is crazy. What is going on?
Early voting is now underway.
Guys, fucking gold has gone up a lot. I was going to buy some more gold. I think I might actually wait for it to come back down a little bit. It's just fucking going way up. I ain't buying no gold anytime soon. When I was, like 2014, 2015, gold was like $1,000 an ounce. It was like 1,200, almost 1,000 an ounce. Now it's like 2,500 an ounce or something fucking crazy. Gold is going way up. Oh, fuck, I lost the page. Hold on a second. There we go.
Across Florida, but some people's ballots were stolen right out of their mailboxes.
Yes, several mail-in ballots were found on the ground in Orange County. Fox 35's Matt Trezza has more on how the ballots were likely taken in the first place.
Holy fucking shit. I can't believe this is like all... How is this trending? How is this for real? Is it actually just that people are paying more attention now because they are... Everyone got called a fucking loon for being concerned about this shit happening. Everyone got called a fucking complete R. And so now everyone is we're making sure we talk about it, say what we see, and make sure people know before the election. Is this actually real?
Victims say the thieves broke into these mailboxes and the stuff they didn't want, they ended up shoving into the drain.
I found out that our mail was stolen when my debit card was used fraudulently.
Dude, this is what I'm fucking saying. The stuff, they discarded the other shit. I'm telling you, that fucking mail guy stole ballots. He took them home with him. That's why they only found one.
And I didn't have any details at that time.
David Peterson says neighbors found their mail in a storm drain a couple of weeks ago. He says thieves stole it from this bank of community mailboxes in the Pinewood Reserve subdivision.
Our neighbors on our Facebook page showed a picture of all this wet mail outside of the drain.
It seems the thieves were searching for debit and credit cards, but Peterson says his vote-by-mail ballot was also gone.
And I thought, I wonder if our ballots, and then the picture came on our Facebook page. So called right away, and they got these out to us straight away.
Orange County Election Supervisor Glenn Gilzine says at least 12 people from that community contacted his office asking for replacement ballots.
Once they informed us, we sprung into action, and in less than 24 hours, we were able to get them a ballot.
The post office says they can't comment on any investigations. Gilzine says anyone can use the ballot track system on the elections office website to find the status of their vote-by-mail ballot.
So it gives the voter a sense of confidence that, hey, I actually utilized this vote-by-mail feature, and it actually got processed.
Elections officials say anyone who hasn't gotten their vote-by-mail ballot yet should contact them ASAP for a replacement. In Orange County, Matt Trezza, Fox 35 News.
Thanks, Matt. Voters here in Central Florida are getting an early start on casting their ballots. Day two saw another huge surge in turnout. Here are the latest numbers as of this morning. Flagler County has had the largest early voter turnout thus far. As you see the numbers there, 21% of all registered voters in that county have already turned in their ballot. Volusia County is next at 19%. That's followed by Brevard and Marion counties. They're at 17%. Orange and Seminole counties are there at 12% each.
Huh.
Pink cocaine. Have you heard of it? Just last week, after his death, a toxicology report found traces of this designer drug in Liam Payne's system. Experts say the drug.
I didn't ask for that. So it's saying the fucking ballots, I guess. Are they saying the ballots were in the storm drain? I think they're like, I don't know. I feel like they're trying to brush this under the rug, like blur the lines a little bit. I think I got a splinter from my toothpick in my fucking cheek. Scott, yeah, you know what? Look, I agree. I have always voted in person, and I'm sure there are some people that are just so super busy that they fucking probably work 6 days, 7 days a week, all fucking day and get home, and they're not going to be able to take time off to go down there. Those kind of people are few and far between, though. Let's all be real here. I feel like some of this mail-in bullshit is just you're adding so much more risk to the equation, and it's probably unnecessary. There's a lot of snacks where? Bob, are you coming to the party? Are you coming tomorrow, Bob? Do you have my address? Where the fuck can I message you, Bob? Instagram. That's where yeah, we're friends on Instagram. This is pretty fucking nuts. Democracy Manifest. Ow. Let me show you guys when I see this kind of shit happening. Hold on, let me screen share with you. When I see this kind of shit happening, when I see ballots stolen from mail-in ballots stolen from the mail, when I hear about this on the news, and on the same day I hear about fraudulent voter registration schemes that are going on in Pennsylvania, this is what I think of right here.
You just assured me that I could speak. Sit down inside the car. We're not assuring anything. We're under arrest. Look, I'm under what? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
That's what I think of every time I see ballots stolen from the mail and voter registrations fraud schemes. This is what I think of right here.
We're not assuring anything. We're under arrest. Look, I'm under what? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
No one probably touched his dick. You know, he's being rowdy. He's making the cops look like, you know, queers.
Oh, get some cups. Why did you do this to me? Get some cups. For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh, yes. I see that you know your judo well.
You know your judo well. Bob Cook, why are you saying no, yeah, it's funny shit, Scott. Adam, what's up? It's Adam's son on here watching this. Go make a separate account so I get 2 viewers. I need your dad and you watching. I need views. Bob Cook, for real, why text Lummy? Why do you say that? I mentioned the party to Lummy. I invited him and he said he was going to be busy because he was going to be out of town for Sebring. Why are you telling me to text him? To get a hold of you? Or you're saying to, I'm confused. Are you saying to text him because something bad happened with his family situation? Bob, answer my question. Why are you saying to text Lummy? Oh, okay. Oh, he's got your number? All right. Or Bob, I'll message you on Instagram. I'm friends with you on Instagram. Okay. Let me see. I'm already on here later than I said I was going to be. Let me check to make sure I didn't miss anything. Hold on one second, because there was a guy, I forgot to play this the other night. This was a few days ago. It was a guy that was ripping up a Trump ballot. He was a male employee. I think I had this. Where did I send this to myself? Oh, I think it's coming up. Hold on, let me see. I found it. It was on Twitter. Let me pull this up. So this was from 2021, apparently.
I work at the vote bailouts, which means we get your votes and we separate them. So if some of these votes happen to say, like this one, Donald J. Dumb Trump, that one just don't make it towards the mail. As some of you guys know, I work.
Haha, girl, that's funny. Some of y'all know I work at the mail. This one don't get counted. Slay, bitch, slay. This is some fucking RuPaul idiot.
I work at the vote bailouts, which means we get your votes and we separate them. So if some of these votes happen to say, like this one, Donald J. Dumb Trump, that one just don't make it towards the mail. As some of you guys know, I work.
Cool. You know what that makes me think, guys? Democracy Manifest. You know what that makes me think?
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before. Get some cups. Why did you do this to me? Get some cups. For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh, yes. I see that you know your judo well. Good one. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? How dare get your hands off there. Ta-ta and farewell.
Ta-ta and farewell.
One cup, look. They've been broken.
What it would be like to be a fly on the window inside of that car on the ride to the police station. Must be a good ride. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta get off of here. Yeah, I love that guy. Fucking Adam Wiley. Guy's funny as fuck. It's an epic video. A succulent Chinese meal? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke that touched my penis right there. Democracy Manifest. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry I got to jump off here earlier tonight. It's Friday. I know I wish I could stay on later, whatever. But anyway, got the party happening tomorrow. We're gonna grub. We're gonna burn. We're gonna burn a effigy of a child like the Bohemian Grove. We're gonna do rituals in my yard. I'm pulling out the giant Ouija board. We're doing Twister on the Ouija board. I'm letting a spirit take over my body. I'm manifesting spirits. The veil between this world and the next is very thin this month. So I'm going to take advantage of that, accept the demons into my body, let them do things to my body, whatever they want. They can have their way with me. I'm a little slut for these demons. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. That's why I got to get off early so I can slut it up for these demons. All right, guys. Anyway, if you're coming to the party, you'll see me naked doing Twister. If you're missing that, sucks to be you. Anyway, it's been fun. Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. I got to get out of here, okay? It was an honor to be your little boy toy for the night. I'll see you later. I might be streaming the party tomorrow night, or stream during the party, whatever, while I got people here. And I'll have, I'll be stuffing my face probably the whole time I'm streaming. So anyway, tune in for that shit. Please, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe. Throw a bone to your boy here. I'm really hustling. I'm on here 5 nights a week, and I do, my parody songs and videos and shit like that. Go check out my other shit on my YouTube and other social media. I got parody songs, other videos. So, yeah, I'm up and coming YouTuber here, guys. Please help me out. All right, but thanks a lot. I'll see you guys later. Let me get Fat Pig's favorite outro song. I make my own goddamn royalty-free tracks, too, because don't nobody do it like me. All right, guys. I love you for watching. I do appreciate all the support, for real. Until next time, love ya.